Warren Buffett is the fifth richest man in the world. His net worth is $107.4 billion. He started his journey to become rich with just $100. In 2007, he became the richest man in the world. He is considered a guru in the field of investing. The way they focus on investing, the mindset they have, you cannot buy them. He started doing small jobs at a very young age. Many important lessons can be learned by studying his life. It is considered to be the only and authorized biography of Buffett, in which his life has been written in great detail, and this book also received many awards. So are you ready to learn the most important lesson in the life of the world's smartest rich and experienced investor? Let's get started. Lesson number 1, think long term. Warren Buffett's very famous quotes are our favorite holding period is forever. This means that if he buys any stock, he does not worry about selling it, does not even think of selling it. Then you will tell me then how would they earn profit? Because people buy stock cheaply in the stock market and then sell it expensively, then the profit that remains is theirs. But I ask you a question, you go to Google and search, list of 500 richest people in the world. And look how many of them sold their company shares. If you look at Jeff Bezos in the last few years, he is currently the fourth richest man in the world. He has invested in Amazon and remains invested in it. We buy things from Amazon but never buy Amazon. You look at Mukesh Ambani, who is the richest man in India, the biggest part of his wealth is in Reliance shares, which he does not sell, remains invested, and consumes its dividends. So Warren Buffett's logic is quite simple. You invest in companies only when you see so much potential in them that they will maintain their business and market share in the future. So if this happens, then you will get dividend every year, which is the salary of rich people. You can achieve financial freedom by consuming it. When you invest in a company, its dividend is very small. But you will be shocked when you see the difference between dividend and fixed deposit in long term. Let's take a small example, the CEO of Coca-Cola, who gets the highest salary in the entire company, almost he got a salary of $10 million. But Warren Buffett got a dividend of $590 million in the same year, while he did not do any hard work for the whole year. When the CEO leaves the job, his salary will stop, but Warren Buffett will continue to receive dividends, because he chose such a company with his own knowledge whose chances of long-term survival are very high, and this is called real financial freedom. But all this will be possible when you think long-term. Whenever Buffett invests in a company, he examines the company's competitive advantage. It means that there is a small pond of deep water around the house. Because of this, enemies cannot attack easily. Similarly, there is a concept in the world of investment, which we call business mode. This business mode is such a thing, this company has such security that competitors cannot easily steal their customers. So investing in such a company is very beneficial, because in a few years, the dividend that you get from these companies will be much more than your investment amount. That's why Warren Buffett always sacrifices today for tomorrow, and used to keep patience till his time comes. So friends, this was the first lesson, think long term, because one of the signs of weak and unsuccessful people is that they are not able to think long term. On the other hand, all the successful people of the world, like any successful businessmen, rich people and some long-term investors always have a long-term thinking. Lesson number 2, start early. When Warren Buffett was young, he started the pinball business. In this he bought the old pinball machine and placed it at a good location, near the hair-cutting salon, because people have to wait there, so people would play games for time pass. There were no phones in those days. Warren Buffett was very young at that time. He knew that the salon owners could take advantage of him, so whenever he went to talk to him, he used to say that he had come at the behest of his boss. He started his business and investment at a very young age, which I consider to be the second important lesson of this book. At the age of 9 he started selling coke, at the age of 10 he started selling chickpeas at the football ground, at the age of 11 he had accumulated $120, which would be about $3,000 as of today's date. At the age of 12, he started newspaper delivery work, and it was subscription-based. His monthly income was $175, which was more than his school teacher. In fact, when he went to study at the university for his higher studies, where Benjamin Graham was his professor, Warren Buffett had already read all the books written by Benjamin Graham, but he still went to take admission in that university, because he wanted to see how Benjamin Graham thought and how he managed people's money. And that's how he found his passion very early in his life. Now we can call Warren Buffett lucky because people can't find passion even after 25 years of age. If you ask any successful person how to achieve luck, they will say learn more, try more, fail more. So friends, this was lesson number 2, start early, whether you start a side business, hobby, or investment. The sooner you start, the sooner you'll learn, and the sooner you'll achieve financial freedom. If you enjoyed this video, slam a like on it, and share it with your friends. It really does help us out, and if you want to see more videos like this, hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching.